Must you do a tour when you visit Maui?
Absolutely not.
But you can snorkel inside a crater, you can go up the top of a volcano for sunrise, visit the road to HANA, go on a sunset sail, whale watching, zipline courses, bee farms, coconut farms, farm-to-table experience, surf lessons, and you can even hunt wild boar or deer, which are both invasive and it's not for everybody, but wow, you can really do anything on Maui. We are going to share some tips for booking a tour, and we're trying not to be salesy and tell you have to go on a tour, but we're just trying to be helpful because tours on Maui can be expensive. We want to make sure that you enrich your experience by trying at least 1 or 2 tours when you visit, and here's some tips on how to book it. Anyways, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Erica.
And this is the Hawaii Vacation Guide. And by the way, these tips apply to all the islands. So if you have a friend visiting another island, send them this video. That was pushy, wasn't it?
That was pushy.
Jeez, I'm working on it. We have gone on a lot of tours. I should have counted them. I have like a folder of like tours with all of our footage in them. So many on Maui. I'm going to guess over 30 tours on Maui.
Well over.
Yeah, and we always pay for our tours, by the way. It's very rare that we get like a, oh, please come do a tour for us. So we're going to go over some of our favorites. We have a full directory on all of our tours down below and reviews, and even like, you know, 5 favorite this and 5 favorite that. So check our website. We got links down below. Some of these tours, we do earn a commission at no cost to you.
Yeah.
Some of these tours, we also have discount codes that we've worked out with the local tour providers. So we got links down to all this. If you see a tour that speaks to you, that's what this tour is all about. So we're gonna show lots of footage of amazing tours while we're giving you great advice and tips.
All right.
So let's jump in with number 1.
Let's jump in.
We're jumping. Number 1 is know what you wanna do before you come here. It sounds super simple, right? But if you have like a bucket list item, like for example, another island, Oahu. So many people wanna come to Hawaii and go to Pearl Harbor. You got to do it, right? It's a good one. So same thing with Maui. Do you want to go to the top of HALEAKALA? Do you want to do the road to HANA? Do you want to go on in this incredible snorkeling tour, right? So figure out what you want to do ahead of time, and then you can book it early, right? So know what's available, find your favorites, talk to your party, or you just book it yourself and then send the link to people and be like, you should book this because I'm going.
That's what Jordan does.
That's what I like to do. And this is like a side note on here there too. A lot of the tours are great cultural experience, either on purpose or just by talking to the local tour guide. So it's just really nice. Like we went out with Sage, our second to last trip to Maui, Hawaiian sailing canoe. We love telling everybody about it, right? Because you're out on a canoe sailing with Sage, and he just tells you great Hawaiian history. He knows all about the islands. He was born on Oahu. He lives on Maui. He has Hawaiian ancestry. He just is a wealth of knowledge, and it was fascinating. Same with the road to HANA. You get like a guy who's from HANA taking you there. Is no better, right? That's what some of these tours are all about, is a cultural experience and learning from the people who live and breathe on the island. Number 2, Maui tours are some of the most expensive on all the Hawaiian islands.
Yes, they are.
If you want the cheapest ones, go to Oahu because there's pretty competitive there, especially in Waikiki. But Maui tours can be like $150 to $250 for like a snorkeling tour or a sunset sail or a road to HANA tour, those kind of like big more than 2-hour tours.
Yeah.
So just be prepared for that. That's why we say do at least 1 tour, because with a big family it can add up.
Oh yeah.
So just be careful of biased advice out there based on prices. But that's why you're watching this video, because like we're never biased. Sometimes we are.
And though Maui does have the most expensive tours, I will say the quality is top notch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I definitely feel like we have had a hard time finding bad tours.
All right, here's an example, right? We have a buddy who runs a sailing company, and during COVID, his biggest fear was losing his employees.
Oh yeah.
So he made sure he took care of his employees because he knew it's all about that experience, that customer experience. He wanted to make sure he kept his captain, the deckhands, everybody, because they just give up a wonderful tour, and that's what it's all about. Sure, you can have a multi-million-dollar luxury sailboat, but it's the people operating it that make these tours so nice. Anyways, we're overselling it.
Yeah. All right, tip number 3 is to book the tours early on in your trip. And this actually can be really important, especially if there's a tour you have your heart set on, because there can be a number of reasons that tours are canceled. So there are 3 reasons to book early. Number 1 is it can be canceled due to bad weather. And we actually had this experience here. We're on the Big Island. We were doing a stargazing tour. We booked it early on in our trip and it was cloudy, but guess what? we still had enough days where we could rebook it for a clear sky evening and go stargazing. And this is really important, especially if you were coming out for whale season. So if you go whale watching, usually your whale watching tours will come with a guaranteed whale sighting, but that doesn't mean you get your money back if you don't see any whales. That just means that you get to rebook again on another tour if you happen to not see any whales. So book early in your trip, so if you need to, you can redo it.
Another good reason to book early is the cultural experience. Like I said, you learn a lot about the islands in the beginning of your trip, and you appreciate more of the island during the life of your trip, which is really nice too. Another tip on booking early is to do HALEAKALA sunrise. It is our favorite jet lag thing to do. You're gonna wake up early. You might as well wake up early and go to the top of a volcano for sunrise. We have 10% off with one of our favorite guided tours to the top of HALEAKALA, but 10% off down below. And Erica has an article down below too on all of her favorite sunrise tour companies that take you up there. It's a great experience. Another one on booking early is that you get the time and the date you want on your trip. Some of these tours can sell out 1-2 weeks in advance. It depends on the tour and how busy the busy season. Yeah, like the summer is the busiest, July and August. So book early, like 2 to 4 weeks out sometimes.
If it's a luau, even further.
Oh yeah. But so then you can get the date you want and the time you want. Like sometimes some of the snorkel tours are great in the morning to avoid the trade winds, or whale watching, they have early bird specials. So you can book those early and save some money.
And we just saw the sunrise from the top of the world.
Whew. Where to book tours? Great question. We do have a database of tours, a directory we call it. It has all of our reviews in there. Most of them are direct booking links, so it goes right to that tour operator. So anyways, book that. We also have our discount codes in there. We'll share it down below. We'll list all of our favorite Maui tours, plus on the other islands with our reviews. So take a look to learn more, figure out what's best for you.
So where to splurge on a tour versus where to save on a tour.
So where to splurge? Some of our favorite ones is like the big ones, like Road to HANA. That's a nice all-day tour, 12 hours. Doing a sunrise tour like on HALEAKALA, or doing like a really nice like kind of luxury snorkeling tour, because then you get like really good local food, local beer from like Maui Brew Co, and then they just take you out on a wonderful experience. Also, if you're looking for ways to save, I gotta admit, surf lesson is a good way to save. It's nice low-cost surf lessons. So you can hit up like Kihei, has amazing surf spots right there. So it's wonderful. Maui Surfer Girls will take you out to wherever the ocean is the best. So check out a surf lesson. Also, the hula show at South Maui Gardens. It is a better cost than a full luau. You grab your own food from one of the food trucks, and it's just like a great hula show and singing with no extra like fluff to it. It's a great cultural experience, and it's right in Kihei at South Maui Gardens. Erica's questioning this as a tip, but it totally is. Whale watching on Maui is legit. It's the best on all the Hawaiian Islands.
I know, it's just not framed as a tip.
All right, so the tip is go whale watching on Maui. It's from December through March, sometimes into April. And it's like go out on a power raft, a catamaran, kayaking. You can go out stand-up paddle boarding. You can go out on a private charter. Wow, like go whale watching. You see the pec slaps in the breaches, and the muggings. You can see them from shore, but it's nice to go out for like a nice little 2-hour whale watching experience. We have a link down below to our favorite article and reviews on whale watching. I know it's sounding repetitive, but we just try to be helpful with all these resources. All right, next one.
Engine. Oh my God!
All right, the next one is get off the beaten path with farm tours. I mean, if you have watched our videos or read our website, you know we love farm tours. We just love them because you get out there, you get a little bit dirty, not too dirty, a little bit dirty, and you learn so much. I am not a gardener by any means, but man, I feel like I can start a vanilla farm now after our vanilla farm tour here on the Big Island. But let's talk about Maui, because Maui has some amazing farm tours. So you can go see how pineapples are grown at Maui Pineapple Farm, and a new farm that's in the Central Valley is Lakahea Farms. You can go upcountry for alpaca, surfing goat dairy, the lavender farm, Maui bees. On West Maui, you have Kuia chocolates and Punakea palms. And while this isn't a farm tour, it's, you know, kind of related. You can go horseback riding up in upcountry.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, and then and then grab a burger.
Welcome to O Farms. Last two, get out on the water. right? It's always our biggest recommendation. There's so many ways to do it. Go out on a snorkel tour, go out on a sunset sail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one too. Since the Lahaina harbor was devastated during the fire, a lot of those tour companies are trying to survive and they moved to other places, right? So Maui Harbor, down in Kihei, some of the boat ramps. So don't worry, a lot of them are still running. Also to Ka'anapali Beach, there's some great beach loading tours that come in for sunset. We did a beautiful one on our last trip, beautiful sunset cruise. That's really nice. So I say get out on the water. It's a great tour to go on. And last one, tip is, you can still go to Maui and island hop to like Big Island if Kilauea is erupting, or to Pearl Harbor on Oahu. Our tour company that we like going out with, they'll book everything from the flights, pick you up at the airport, take you out for the day, and make sure you get back to Maui in one piece with no stress. We had a wonderful time doing that for Pearl Harbor. So you can still go to Maui and visit other places really easily with a guided tour, or book it yourself too.
And we have an island hopping article to help you out.
Yeah, we do on that. So like we said, check out our directory of all of our favorite tours. We give a lot of tips in that directory too. Check out Erica's articles on reviews, like the 5 best Molokini crater snorkeling tours or the best road to HANA tours. She does a great job reviewing them. Like I said, we've gone on a lot. We love to vet tours. We love to recommend good ones. We get a lot of feedback from people who watch, people who subscribe to our newsletter. Like, hey, check out this tour. We had a wonderful time.
And then we do. And then we have a wonderful time. So it's awesome.
It's
like a little community we have
It
here.
is. It's really nice. So yeah, check out that director. What's your favorite Maui tour you've ever been on?
I know this is so hard because there are so
I
many.
warned you I was going to ask you before this.
I know, and I still. All right, if I have to choose one, the one that pops into my head is the Sunrise Molokini Crater snorkeling tour.
Love so much, yeah.
I just really loved it, and it was like so luxurious and calm, and we could bring our kids with us, and it was just
It's a nice
like
boat.
everything was taken care of. It's such a nice boat.
Yeah.
The family that owns it is such a nice family. And oh, here's a quick tip. If we didn't say it already, we love snorkeling tours that happen earlier in the day before the trade winds pick up. I think we probably said this, but just make a note of that.
A lot of them
Make it
leave
clear.
already in the morning. It used to always be a big tip, like book early, but like most, like Molokini, there's really no tours in the afternoon.
No, but
it can happen. But yeah, book early. It's nice. Yeah, it's calmer.
What's your favorite tour?
Yeah, I know. I should have had this already, right? Yeah, I know. I was thinking HALEAKALA sunrise, because I'm really a sucker for these sunrises. We just did Mauna Kea on the Big Island, and HALEAKALA is a really nice one too. But no, I love the snorkel tours. I love jumping off a boat. It's my favorite thing, and Maui lets you jump off. So I gotta say, my favorite one, Maui Custom Charters. Because this one we got invited to. So I'll preface it. We haven't paid the full price for this tour. It's very expensive, so it's not for everybody, but you get to rent the boat for the day. And the captain takes you out, Captain Anna. She's got 2 boats. And at first we're like, we shouldn't do this because it's so expensive. But like, wow, if it's like if you're like doing a proposal, or you got family you want to take out, or you just want to splurge on one big trip, I love going out with her and her crew.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. And you kind of do whatever you want. We've gone sailing. Our son's caught 2 fish with them. We did whale watching where the whale came right underneath our boat. So anyways, that's always my favorite
Always
tour.
memorable, always super special.
We like get off the boat so giddy afterwards.
know.
It was like, that was wonderful.
Yeah, we look forward to it all the time. But we do have a discount.
5% off. It's a lot though, because it's such an expensive tour.
Yeah.
They've done 30 proposals on their one boat. Now they have 2 boats. They have the Artemis now. We just did that. So.
And I will
really
say
good.
we both mentioned water tours because I feel like the snorkeling tours on Maui specifically are the best because of the locations. They really nail it. There are so many places. It's not just Molokini that you can go do a snorkeling tour. There are just so many good spots.
I'm getting excited for snorkeling. So we are going to go to the beach right now. It's our last day on the Big Island. So we hope this video helps you with doing a tour. If you're still watching this, thank you. And if you have a favorite tour on Maui, leave a comment down below. Share with everybody else. Share it with us. We'll try our best to check it out.
Yeah.
And it'll be just really helpful for everybody. So, because we know there's so many tours on Maui.
So many.
It's a lot of local tour companies. And it's a great way to support local. And I'm talking way too much. So anyways.
See you later.
Bye-bye.